All right, an easy and delicious dessert tonight. Yeah, I love apple pie, but apple pie takes time. So what I like to do when I'm not feeling quite that energetic is make crumble. This is apple and banana crumble. And the apple and the banana together just perfect, just match nicely. And I just put a little vanilla ice cream on top with a hot crumble and it kind of melts. Another good thing with this is also mascarpone. You know the mascarpone cheese? Put a little bit of that on there. It's not really cheese, is it? It's kind of like a cream cheese, but even creamier. I love mascarpone. So that or vanilla ice cream, put a little bit of that on top, and there you go. Delicious. Apple and banana crumble. Let's go in the kitchen and make some right now. To make our crumble, well, we've got a couple different ingredients here. First of all, for the filling itself, across the front here, we've got 1 tablespoon of butter, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of honey, and in this case, I've got a beautiful dark honey. This is a buckwheat honey. The darker you can get it, the more flavor it has. So, and also it's really good for you. So when I can get this, I like to use this, but any honey will do. And then over here I've got 2 tablespoons of sugar, and as usual it's my natural unrefined cane sugar, kind of a little brown color to it. Then across the back here, also for the filling, we've got 4 bananas sliced and 3 rather good sized apples which have been chopped up into pieces about that size. Now for the crumble itself, that's going to go on top afterwards. Over here we've got a half a cup of same sugar, kind of the unrefined cane sugar. Any sugar is fine. Over here, I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's just to kind of make the flavor pop. Then here, I've got 3/4 of a cup of flour. I've got 1 cup of oats, that's rolled oats. And then up front here, this is a half a cup of butter, which has been cut into small pieces, and I put it back in the fridge so it'll chill. I want it good and cold. So first thing we're going to do is make the filling. So I've got my cast iron pot here because this is going to go in the oven afterwards. And what I'm going to do is bring that up on medium heat. And then as soon as that warms up, in goes the butter. Getting there. So in goes the butter. I'm going to get that melting. All right, now I'm going to get in the apples. So I'm not going to put the bananas in yet. They're going to go in at the end. So in goes the apples. And over that, I'm going to sprinkle the sugar. I'm going to sprinkle the cinnamon, the vanilla, and the honey is going to need a little help. Get that on there. That dark honey is so delicious. All right, now just going to stir this around every once in a while. I'm going to cook this about 5 to 8 minutes. I want to see the apples softening up a little bit. And then when that's ready, then we'll add the bananas. See you back here in about 5 to 8 minutes. All right, now while that's cooking, I'm going to get the food processor over here. We're going to get the crumble going. So what I want to do with the food processor is, first of all, I want to add in the flour, the sugar, the salt, and the butter. Now what we're going to do, so cut this butter into small pieces. It makes this a lot easier and quicker. So what I'm going to do now is zap this a few times, just kind of pulse it until I get down to small pieces like about this, like 1/8 of an inch of butter, 2-3 millimeters, somewhere around there. That's fine. Well, that went pretty quick. Let's check it out. Oh yeah. Looking good. We got little pieces, I don't know if you can see that there. Little pieces of butter, like that. That's good, perfect. All right, before I add in the oats, let's give this another stir. This is smelling good. All right, Now I'm going to add in the oats. And I don't really want to chop the oats up much, so I'm just going to give it a quick pulse every once in a while, just like this. And that is ready to go. So I'm going to put that off to one side here. Get rid of this machine. All right, so that's got about a few more minutes to go. See you back here, and then we're gonna get this ready to go in the oven. All right, so those apples have been cooking. I cooked them about 8 minutes. These are a bit more of a solid apple. Perfect. What you want to do now is just try to test one. A little soft on the outside, so a little crisp on the inside. That is absolutely perfect. Now I'm going to turn the heat off and add the bananas. So just want to mix those bananas in now. Get them distributed throughout. And then just going to flatten it all out. A little bit of an even top. And now we are going to add the crumble. So, I'll do here, let's get that. First, I'll just shake some of this out of here. Oh, there we go. It's all going to come out nicely. Perfect. And then I just want to spread it across. Nice and evenly. Now this is going to go in the oven over there. 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius. Going to cook this for 35 to 40 minutes until it's just nicely brown on top and bubbling underneath. All right, that has been in the oven for just a little over 35 minutes, about 38 minutes actually, probably around there. And look at that, crumbling. You can see the cracking, you see the bubbling coming up through here. Mwah. Absolutely perfect. That's gonna be dessert tonight. Well, not all of it, that's a lot there. That'll be dessert for a couple nights. All right, if you like this crumble recipe, stick around. There's a lot more original Kevin Riley Kuma's Kitchen recipes right here on YouTube. Also, make sure you subscribe because there's a new one coming up every Monday. And if you're not yet a patron of Kuma's Kitchen, well, consider becoming one. For as little as $3 a month, you can be sponsoring all these delicious recipes, more and more coming. You can make sure that they keep coming. And you get the cool stuff that the patrons get inside the membership. All right, now, go. Make this. Have it with ice cream or mascarpone or whatever. And make cooking fun again in Kuma's Kitchen.